everybody, and welcome to something different. You see, I have finally gotten to the point on my channel where I feel I have reached my limit of the number of series that I can play at one time. However, that does not mean I have no more games to play. That is why I have decided that at least one of my recording sessions will be a game chosen at random. How will I do this, you may ask? Well, it's very simple. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording with the OBS real quick. If I bring this up, you see I have this wheel here, this wheelofnames.com. I'm not sponsored by them, but I see Markiplier do this all the time, and it got me thinking that I could do it too. Basically, it's just you enter some names and you can click this wheel and it'll select it. It really makes things easier for me specifically. Because on this wheel of name, the specific one, I have labeled systems. And I have the following systems: PS4, PS2, Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Steam or PC. And for each one of these systems, and I'll just show you an example, I have another list with 7 possible games we could play. Now, note that in the event that we play one game, spin it again, and it gets the same game. In fact, well, that's what I do. I think I'm gonna do a no more. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm thinking of this as I'm going. But if we select a game, for example, let's say Batman Vengeance, the next time we play a game and it comes up PS2, we'll take Batman Vengeance off the list. However, I will make sure I put it back on the list for the time after that, and then, remove whatever game we play instead of it. Just so that, it's not just like, it's Batman Vengeance again somehow. But either way. So, let's go back to. Um, let's go back to. What was it? Systems, sorry. Let's go back to our systems. I'll see if I can. I don't know if I'm actually going to hear anything or not. We'll find out. But let's go ahead and see what will our system we will be using today be. That was not the button I meant to press or control. Okay, we just clicked to spin. And our system today is PS2. PS2. I was so close to PS4, but it is PS2. And I realized that I should write this down somewhere. Hold on, I write down, make a note. You're not. Hopefully, you're not seeing it. You probably are, but whatever. What? Oh, I'll make sure I have my phone near me next time. Cause there's my phone over here. Where's my phone? I'll find my phone later. I probably got to go. Hello there. But also, you guys are going to notice, and this is the way it's going to go for everything on my channel. I'm just going to try using OBS. As long as the noise reduction works on OBS, I'm just going to use OBS and record everything at 2 hours and then just upload it as a full 2-hour video. That's just the way I'm going to do things. I'm not really going to be streaming anymore because A, nobody's watching it, and B, that also limits what I can upload as far as quality goes. Because if I have something that can do 60 frames per second, but I can only stream 30 frames per second, then you're missing out. So I'm just, from now on, I'm just basically just gonna use OBS, record it, and then maybe do minor editing and upload it. And some of them I might do a little more editing, depending on what game it is. Like Subnautica and Dead Space, I might do a little more editing, whereas, like, let's say Splatoon, I might just throw up there. But either way, so like I said, our winner today is PS2. So let us go now. We will go ahead, open PS2 and see what game we will play on the PS2. Spin away! What is our game? And it looks to be Sitting Ducks! Alright, I actually really wanted to play this game. So, Sitting Ducks it is. Alright, and with that said, I now have to go set up my PS2 and get ready to actually play with the PS2, because we're doing this at random, so I don't know what the system's going to be, but so I'll need a few minutes to set up my PS2. When I'm all set to go, we'll come back and get started.
It takes a lot more than that to scare me.
That's very brave, Bill, especially with all the rumors going around at the moment.
What rumors?
A duck was attacked by an alligator last night, not too far away from here.
I think people are watching too much TV around here. Ciao, Bev.
Okay, so yeah, that was basically based on the first episode of the show. It's just the way that character, by the way, his name is Aldo. But it was just funny because it totally just looked like a cardboard cutout of an alligator looking in the window, like, ooh! So, all right, continuing on. Hello everybody and welcome to Sitting Ducks. I'm going to try recording this in 60 frames per second because that's what the internet says the PS2 can do. And if we get a whole bunch of errors or something while I'm recording it, then I'll probably go back to 30 frames per second. But I had that problem when recording GameCube games, 64 games, so they would all get corrupted. And apparently that's because the GameCube, the 64 even, they all were able to produce 60 frames per second. But even though most modern games, especially with Nintendo, are all capped out at 30 frames per second, I don't really understand it. You know, it's kind of weird how it used to be faster way back when, but now I guess they're just trying to go for quality over speed or whatever. I don't know. But either way, welcome to Sitting Ducks. This game was based on a cartoon from the early 2000s. And welcome to I waited too long apparently. Hang on, let me press the button here. So I had this up for like 5 minutes before that came up. But anyways, as I said, this game was based on another game from the early 2000s. Now I have to go ahead and reset my timer. Here we go. Like I said, this game was based on another game from the early 2000s. Stop playing, I'm trying to tell a story. Anyways, this game was based on a cartoon show. Getting it all confused. You know what, maybe we'll just... No, we're already into this. I will not stop. I will continue. But anyways, like I said, this game was based on a TV show from the early 2000s. And this is the gameplay, but we're not going to get into there because I'm trying to explain something. How this game, for the final time I will explain this, that this game was based on a TV show from the early 2000s. A TV show I believe you can still watch on Roku, or somewhere on Roku. It wasn't the most popular. It was really good. It was good for like the year or two or so it was on, but unfortunately it wasn't popular as all the other shows like Codename Kids Next Door, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, etc. You know, it just wasn't as popular as those, and so unfortunately it was canceled. But it still was good, and it got its own game. But then again, a lot of TV shows got its game because the PS2 has thousands of games, and a lot of them are just like the franchising because they were just video games were still new and everybody wanted to get it out there. Before that all changed. But either way, let's go ahead and actually get into this game. We'll go ahead and start a new game. I should have checked to see if captions were available. Episode 1, TV show. I don't think I can go back to the... I don't think I can go back to menu or something. What a wonderful day in PS2 land. Which, you know, actually isn't too bad considering everything. But, and here's Bill, our main character. Say something, Bill. I can only commentate so much, and I'm waiting for you to talk.
Oh, poor Jerry. I think I better go and get a little bit of fresh air.
Oh, cool. It's automatic captions. I like that.
Hello?
Hi, Bill. How are you?
Hey, Ed. I'm okay.
Good. So how about having a milkshake with us?
That sounds good. Okay.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
So, where should I meet you? Ed? Hello? Hello? Oh.
That was basically...
Well, I'm gonna go and get some fresh air. Who knows? I might bump into them.
Yeah, so that's basically the TV show, is that, you know, his friends would call him and say something like, yeah, come and meet us, or let's make pizza, and then they wouldn't say anything else. Well, you'll learn about the show, I think, enough from the game. Otherwise, the game... Oh, for a second, I thought this thing had motion controls. Okay, so I'm gonna... apparently, this camera is wherever it wants to be. I have no... Is there options I got? Options. Game. No. There's not much, like, camera controls, like, at all. Video, maybe? Oh, I can go 16. Oh, I didn't know you go 16 by 9. Okay, that's cool. Get you guys a bigger screen. And we can center it a little bit, too, more. It was really that... I can't expand it much more than that, but... Yeah, let's see, where's center? Center's about here. Alright. Oh, cool! Teach you guys a lot more screen then. Yeah, like that. Hang on a minute. This doesn't look quite centered enough. Alright, let's go back. Setting. There we go. Kind of more centered. Oops. Just lost my feathers. I guess that's my health. Okay, so I was trying to adjust the camera, honestly, because the camera seems to do whatever it wants. I can't, like, go behind him or something. Well, I mean, I can't go behind him, but the camera just goes... I have, like, no control of the camera. The camera really just does what it wants. So, the camera goes where it wishes. You don't know where it comes from, where it goes. So it's just with the Holy Spirit. I understand. Okay, this is not the Bible series, but anyways, we're going into the park and collecting things. Oh, okay, so exit jump.
I lost my ball!
My beak is broken.
We'll find it.
Oh,
I
Christ.
want my ball!
I want someone to fix my beak.
Do you know where you lost it?
Yes? It's behind the wall!
Don't move. I should be able to find it for you.
And then I should be able to get somebody. Oh. Oh, okay. I gotta follow the arrow. Jeez. Okay, so we got 5 minutes to get this guy's ball and bring it back to him. This is kind of like Crazy Taxi in a way. Okay, there's the ball. Are you serious? Be careful, you. It's an adventure that says we have all expenses. It seems strange because there are about 100 flyers that look like this all around. Well, how do I... Thank you. I guess I damaged myself some more. So I can't just, like, pick it up? Jeez, I hit a wall, I get damaged. How do I get this out then? Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, seems like the I have no idea what I'm doing, guys, honestly. It's kind of hard to commentate when you just literally can't figure out how to even this game. This don't make any sense. Why can't I just pick up the ball and throw it over? or something. I'm so used to being able to pick stuff up and carry it, and instead I gotta slowly bring this ball over. Okay. I don't know how we get more feathers. I hope we can figure that out, because I'm losing a lot of them real fast. And here we go! Ah! You made me lose the ball. Hey! Jeez, wow, what is going on here? Why is everybody... It's like everybody targeting the ball all of a sudden. Jeez, the physics in this game suck! Everyone's just running into walls. There we go. Alright. Oh, I got some more feathers. Ah, I see. So...
Thank you, Bill. It looks like you feel better now. Goodbye.
Bye!
Yes, let us save. Yeah, we don't have any... Yes, I'm using a memory card. See, back in ye old days, before we had hard drives and automatic saves built into the systems, there were these things called memory cards. They were little tiny plastic devices that went into your system that allowed you to save. If these memory cards were not able to be read, then you had no save data, and you would just keep playing the same level over and over and over again. So, yeah. Also, I tried turning up the... This is like a rare scenario where I tried turning up the game volume all the way it would go. And it just, frankly, doesn't really get that... I mean, it could get louder than me, but it doesn't get that much louder. And I just lost more. Alright, let's go see if we could find our original mission and not run into them again. So... I remember when the Game Grunts were playing this, and they kept being like, boy, this seems like a video game. It seems like a TV show. It seems like a TV show. And I'm like, yes, it was. It was a great TV show. You're just too young, too old to be able to care about it. What do we got here?
Hey, Bill. You want a race? Sorry, Fred, but I'm looking for Ed, Ole, and Waddle.
Oh, I just saw them. Going that way. Or maybe it was, that way. Well, I don't really remember. Why don't you try the ice cream shop?
Good idea, Fred. I'll do that.
See you later, Bill.
And that's the meet up with Ed, Ole, and Waddle in the ice cream shop with our crazy taxi arrow timers. Feels like I'm playing a Homer or either Crazy Taxi or like the Homer's or not Homer, the Simpsons version of the same games, or even like Simpsons Hit and Run with this weird arrow. And why do I got a time limit? Oh, they're going to leave. It's like Ed, Ole, and Waddle would Ed, Ole, and Waddle would not leave. They would be there all day unless it was like dark out. Then they might come home. So, hey, we found them. Oh, we got 5 more feathers. All right.
Hey, I found you guys.
Bill, we were wondering where you were.
But you didn't.
Oh, well, no big deal.
Anyway, we're not gonna lie to you. We managed to enjoy ourselves.
You bet. We gobbled down lots of ice cream. There. Here's your skateboard. You'll need it to follow us.
Thanks.
Thanks. Can you fix my... You can now use the skateboard selected in your inventory. Okay. Do not save the memory card. I wonder... Well, I don't think I'm gonna need more than 8 megabyte as the fact that I only have 1 megabyte. Yeah, and you read that. Let me pause for a second. You read that right. This memory card only has not 8 gigabytes, not 8 terabytes, but 8 little tiny megabytes on it. That's all! And yet the game was able to save it. Wasn't it amazing back then that we could have games where we didn't need terabytes of space to be able to save things? Oh, glorious times those were! And it's actually a glorious time that my PS2 is even working, because for the longest time, for like a year, this thing was just... it wasn't working. It was just... It wouldn't read disc at all, and I just left it in there. And then just one day, I'm just like, you know what? I got the money. I'm gonna go get it fixed. And I took it in the shop, and it got fixed. And now we're playing on it. It took a few minutes to get started, but hey. All right, so back to the game. Did I just replay the
Bill,
scene?
get a move on. We don't have a second to lose.
Could someone please explain what has gotten into you three? Why are you guys in such a hurry?
Why? Because otherwise we'll be late.
For what?
Getting to the Decoy Cafe.
But why are we going there?
To watch the first episode of that new TV show, Running Back.
Why do you need me to come along?
Well, you know, it looks really good, and you're our best friend, and
Yeah, and we want you to be there.
actually we run out of money for milkshakes.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, now I get it.
I was about to say we got no money. So, ow. I know it says you can get your skateboard out, but I don't know what button. It didn't tell me anything like that. Okay, does this T mean time or what? And so... Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're about to get to the Decoy Cafe with enough time. I know it would have been a lot easier with my skateboard, but it didn't tell me what button I do to get my inventory or something. I also don't know why I'm copying freaking, like, who is that? Oli or whatever's every move, but whatever. So, and let's see, we'll go to my favorite characters. Yep, there she is,
To be
Bev.
continued? To be continued? I hate waiting for the next episode.
I really don't know how you can watch shows like this.
It's based on true stories.
You know, they say attacks.
Well, we better get a move on, huh?
Hey, aren't you gonna run away too?
It takes a lot more than that to scare me.
That's very brave, Bill, especially with all the rumors going around at the moment.
What rumors?
A duck was attacked by an alligator last night, not too far away from here.
You know, I think people are watching too much TV around here. Ciao, Bev.
Okay, so yeah, that was basically based on the first episode of the show. It's just a way. That character, by the way, his name is Aldo. But it was just funny. It just totally just looked like a cardboard cutout of an alligator looking in the window, like, ooh! So, all right, continuing on.
What a night.
Oh, there he is, waiting for us. Oh no! Try to escape the alligator. I'm not going to because I don't know how to get out my skateboard. Okay. Alright. I know what we have to do because, well, I don't want to spoil the TV show, but I'm pretty sure they're copying it anyway, so you'll probably see. Basically, at this point, when you see what happens in the TV show... What, is that like a hard mode or something? Because this is actually a lot easier. But this basically, I think what we're about to see now is basically what happened in the TV show, too.
You okay?
Does it look like I'm okay? Oh,
What are you doing here? You shouldn't eat ducks. It's not nice.
all right already. Just go away and leave me alone. I'm in pain.
Yeah, well, you better be a little more careful. I may not be so nice next time.
What? Me be careful? Oh,
teeth?
Oh, there's nothing worse than a toothache.
Well, I wouldn't know, but I think you should have it looked at.
Okay, so yeah, basically that's what happened in the first episode, and I think this is gonna probably follow a lot for the most part
Stay here
of
tonight,
the series.
And tomorrow, I'll take you to see Dr. Cecil. He's a dentist, and he can help you. You should get some sleep now.
Bill, yes, but I...
But what?
In fact, it's the first time I've slept at a duck's house.
There's a first time for everything. Tomorrow, I'll bring you to a friend's place. Dr. Cecil, he's a dentist. No doubt he can surely do something for you. But for the moment, it's best if you can get some sleep.
Alright, so not 100% accurate, because I'm pretty sure...
Nighty night.
I'm pretty sure in the actual episode they just skip right to when he's over at Dr. Cecil's. But it's a video game, so you can do more. Alright, so now we're in episode 2, Aldo. So, I'll pause as soon as we get started to explain a couple of things about how the show works, but...
How is it? Any better? We must go see the dentist.
But it's gotta be soon.
Cecil's office doesn't open for an hour, and you can't go out looking like that. You'll scare everybody. We need a disguise.
But it's painful.
Don't worry. I'll go get you some medicine for the pain until then.
But Bill, I need food.
You need what, for example?
Let's say anything. Anything except duck.
Yeah, so basically this series, as you probably could get the gist of already, is that there's a bunch of ducks that live in this place called Ducktown. Right next to them is the place where the alligators live. Forget what the name of that place is. I'm sure they'll mention it in a second. But the alligators like to sneak into Ducktown and just regularly eat ducks because, you know, alligators eat ducks because... I guess that happens in real life. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't eat ducks, but it's not something... the first thing I think of when I think of an alligator is I think of them eating a duck. But either way, the point is that they're, that alligators and ducks, they don't get along. There's an idea of the food chain that alligators eat ducks, and that's the way it is. And then Bill... you know, runs into Aldo. Aldo can't eat him because of his tooth problems, and long story short, they become friends and have to deal with the fact that they're friends in a society that does not allow them to be friends. Whether it's the ducks who don't want Aldo in because they fear that he's gonna eat them, or that crocodiles who just think that Aldo is just a wimp for not eating duck. But either way, with that, we'll get back into the game. Alright, we'll just go to the mission.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
But when will you be back?
I'll do my best, but don't you worry. I'll bring you back some ice cubes, some aspirin, and a duck mask.
What am I meant to do until you get back?
Don't do anything. Just relax. Trust me. I'll get everything you need.
I'll get my beak fixed in the meantime. You know, every time you talk, the beak flips up. Whoa! Jeez! Alright, how do I bring up this inventory? No, I don't want to quit. It says I could do it from an inventory, but... Okay. Good. I finally figured out where the inventory is. I mean... maybe that's I should have looked at the instruction manual. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Whoa! Jeez. Okay, we lost a couple feathers, but we are okay. Woohoo! We'll just alley-oop and pretend we're playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Come on, go! Keep going forward. All right, so we keep going this way. I don't know where this stuff is. I can't go any further. Oh, we might fail this mission because I honestly don't know where. I just got this arrow I have to follow, but I can't go any way further. Alright, so... keep hitting everybody. No! Ah! I just got the arrow that points this way. I don't know where that is. Try going further over this way. Maybe we get on the road. I got these little time, but I'm only getting 1 second, so we're probably gonna fail this mission. But hopefully we'll figure out where everything is. Thing hasn't been that hard up to this point, but... where is it? Oh, you know what? Okay. When we run out of time, I don't really know what happens when we run out of time. No, we just failed the mission. Okay.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
But when will you be back?
I'll do my
Can I
best, but
skip
don't-
this? Okay, thank you. Alright. Alright, so got this one. Okay, so I'm wondering if we follow the, there's these 2 little blips on the very far end of the map. Those are like items we need? If I can avoid hit, oh jeez, probably gonna die honestly. But we'll just follow the road and keep going, and completely miss the time because who needs time? This game is so broken, but I can't say that, you know, that much quality is really probably put into a game based on this. Got the duck mask. Okay. Can avoid hitting things for 5 seconds. Hang on, we're almost to where we. Gee, we're gonna die. Oh, what? Hang on. Okay. If I can do this very carefully, we might be able to do it, but I cannot hit a single thing. This is surprisingly more of a challenge than I thought. Okay, we didn't actually hit. Ah! Woo! Oh, jeez. Ah! You can do it. Give me another second. We're almost there. Okay. Ooh. But we do hit one more thing where we are. Oh yay! We got 6 of them. Yay! I won the bonus feather. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the game froze. It's like, that would have really
Although
sucked.
I'm back, and look what I've got.
Fantastic! Wow! You even found a duck mask.
Yeah, in your size, too. Does your tooth still hurt?
Yeah, it still hurts, but even worse, I'm so hungry.
Don't worry, I'll find you something to eat. Just take care of your toothache with the aspirin and ice cubes.
It does sound like it's like a Bluey. It does kind of sound like a Bluey episode too. It's like, take it with the aspirin and the ice cubes. Those will help. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ah, hang on. The controller's acting up. Let me unplug it for a second. There we go. Ah! Maybe I should just let myself die. Die, I say, die. Okay. No! Stop it! Jeez. Okay. Alright, okay. Go back here. I don't know, I might just have to I do have another controller that I could use, and I could probably send this one in and try to get fixed, I guess. I had to. So I can't imagine it would have stick drift, but then again, this is like an original PS2, so maybe it does. That's exactly what it seems like. It's like some sort of stick drift, or maybe a button stuck or something, I don't know. But...
Hi, Bill. Feeling a little hungry?
Hello. Well, fact is, I'm as hungry as an alligator today.
Ooh, all right. What would you like?
Actually, I'd like 100 ice cream cones.
100? My goodness, you are as hungry as an alligator. Unfortunately, 3 little troublemakers threw all my cones in the street.
You want some help?
No thanks, but you could pick up all of the ones you find around the store, and everything you can find you can keep.
Excellent. Thanks.
It's like
Come back anytime.
like a bonus game? Okay, there's a line, there's a thing, there's literally... Okay. Yeah, we still have more problems with my... I really don't like the fact that you have to stop. I think... Okay, hold up. Ah, crap. I don't know how to unselect it. Well, we'll just keep going. And, I mean, I'm probably gonna die the second I hit anything anyways. Oh, would've been a lot. Are these just, like, reloaded in? They are. Okay, so it would be a lot easier to do without the... Jeez. Well, this would be a lot easier to do if I didn't have the... Wait, do I not die if I... Well, we'll see if I get hit one more time if I do die. Okay, just trying to focus on getting these cones. Requires a little more attention than you would think. Oh, nope, I don't know what... Okay, I don't know what the feathers are. Maybe they're for buying things or something? We're gonna fail the mission anyways, because now we're stuck. Okay, hey, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out... Okay, okay, that's it. Hang on, guys. It's only take a second. I'm gonna try getting the other controller. Unless maybe am I simply just putting in the wrong slot? Let me try that. Alright, well now I got no control at all. That was better in the slot it was. Wait. Is it not working in the one-player slot? Oh, geez, this is. I have it in the second-player slot. Okay, hang on. I have another controller. This works. I don't know. We're using the controller before to play the entire game and never had a problem. That's one wasn't going on and all. Work in the second player slot for some reason? turning on. Have no control in the first player slot. And this is the first control. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna try putting away this one. I don't know, maybe this was worked on or something. Not sure exactly what's going on, really. As far as this is, I'm sorry guys, we're having technical difficulties right now. But this is honestly, tell you the truth, this is the first time I remember playing the PlayStation 2 for any recording. This is the first time I've actually used it. And honestly, if I had stayed with my regular schedule, this never would have happened. It's not that I'm not going to go back to that schedule. It's not that I'm not going to play those games. But at the same time, I just want to do this to at least get some other games. Now I can't hear anything. What happened to the volume? Alright. Sound. Why am I not getting anything in the volume? What happened to the game? What happened to the volume? Oh no! The game volume just went. I'm not even getting anything on my capture device. I'm getting like 0, 0. I am not sure what's going on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna, this is weird. Because I was hearing the game just fine. Okay, I might have to restart the whole game. Until it, alright, I'll be, well, I'm not gonna stop the recording. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this pause for a second. Well, actually, no. I'll stop the recording so we don't mess up the thing. And when I come back, if I get the volume back, I'll come back. Okay, guys, and I'm back. And now I'm redlining, apparently. Did I adjust too much, or what happened? I don't know really about that. But I'm not too... Oh! Now it's not doing it. Okay, whatever. Anyways, go ahead, continue the story. I don't know what happened with the audio. Maybe it got, the wire got bumped or something. Maybe I need to buy a new, I am using, like, the original AV cable to my upscaler, so maybe that's, not really working right. I don't know, really. Check my options, though. Sounds at volume. Like I said, it's all over the place. Like, the sound could be really loud, and then it doesn't get loud at all. I don't know. Let's get up here. Alright, so now that we've done that, we can go ahead and try this all over again, because now I don't get a heads-up display. Oh, jeez. This game is so broken. Video. Still at that. Still the same position. Alright, so... I don't know. We'll go ahead and try, going here. Hopefully now we won't have video problems.
Hi, Bill. Feeling a little hungry?
Hello. Well, fact is, I'm as hungry as an alligator today.
Ooh, all right. What would you like?
Actually, I'd like 100 ice cream cones.
100? My goodness, you are as hungry as an alligator. Unfortunately, 3 little troublemakers threw all my cones in the street.
You want some help?
No thanks, but you could pick up all of the ones you find around the store, and everything you can find you can keep.
Excellent. Thanks.
And yet you still gotta pick up 100 anyways, which is kind of weird if you think about it. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this by foot. Because we did it by hand, and it didn't... we tried doing it with a scooter, and it was really hard. Now, if we fail the mission because we just happened to run out of time, so be it. We'll just restart and we'll try it with the scooter. Maybe that is the way to do it. But at least the heads-up display here is working. I don't know. My feathers are gone, so I don't know. This to me, this game seems really broken. And so, especially when you see things like that, where all of a sudden the characters just disappear to nothing. The characters just turn after themselves. There are so many things that are just messed up with this game. So, not to say the game is bad. I am enjoying playing it. That is for sure. I am enjoying playing this game. Having a really fun time. Unfortunately, the game itself is not as polished as I'd like it to be. But what